Hello everyone, my name is Kristi. I am the Twisted Elemental. I'm coming to you today to do a collective tarot reading. I don't know what the subject's going to be yet. We're going to get some oracle cards here from my deck in a minute and we'll figure out what the topic is. But if the title brought you in, then there's a message here for you. Real quick before we get started, I wanted to say if we have I am looking for suggestions about reading topics. Last month, I haven't been doing the zodiacs in the last couple of months. Last month I did do Taurus just because one person asked me to in the comments. So if you have some recommendations or there's something you would like me to read on, I'm not going to answer personal questions. I do have a website for personal readings if you're interested in purchasing one of those. But general topics that we can discuss in this readings, leave it below. Or if you are looking for a zodiac reading for the month of May, put your zodiac in the comments below and chances are pretty good that I will do it for you. Okay, so let's get started. I'm calling on Spirit and all my sacred guides to help me discern true and accurate messages for all placements today. I would like messages of the purest, highest white light of truth and for the greater good of all. Thank you so much, Spirit. Okay. What's the energy? I have emotional manipulation. Gaslighting at play in the bottom here. What's going on here? For the collective, please. What do we need to know about today? Okay. I have meeting someone new. Time is up. Take action. We have sexual trauma. Soul contract. Anything else here, Spirit? Jealousy. I have narcissistic on the bottom. Okay, so what it's looking like here. We have emotional manipulation with sexual trauma here. I want to say this is the sexual trauma could be from childhood or it could be through adulthood, but there is some sexual issues going on here based on sexual trauma. I want to say this, whatever this is, probably is what's encouraging this emotional manipulation. I think this is coming from somebody outside of you because we have here you're meeting someone new, but I also have that time is up. It's time to take action. There's some action you need to take. And taking this action, you're going to be meeting somebody new. We have a soul contract here. I want to say that this is the new that you're meeting. There is some jealousy going on here that is with emotional manipulation. This is some karmic energy trying to keep you from this new meeting, this soul contract with somebody new here. And I want to say this karmic that has this jealousy and this emotional manipulation, the reason why this karmic is in your life is because they're trying to help you deal with some sexual trauma here. The triggers that are coming up are something to do with a sexual trauma that has happened. And I want to say the triggering is meant to heal this for you because this soul contract, this new person you're going to have, maybe this new person you're going to have is meant to trigger you into healing this. Or what I really think is that you're meant to be healing this. The time is up to take action on something. You're meant to be healing this so that you're ready for this new soul contract that's going to come in. Whatever this jealousy and emotional manipulation, it's a narcissistic tendency. And I want to say that's coming from somebody else. Underneath that, I have social media stalking. If you have a narcissistic ex, they are stalking you. Yes, and they're putting jealous energy out. They do try to emotionally manipulate you for certain. You are meant to be taking action on something. The time is up. I want to say that whoever this is for, you know what you're supposed to be doing. The time is up. You're meant to take action now. Okay, I want to get... We're going to pull a spread here and see how this is looking in your everyday life. I just pulled the deck up and what I have on the bottom here is sex addiction. I want to say this will go with the sexual trauma. That makes a lot of sense when people have sexual trauma. They tend to call in a lot of sexual stuff in ways to, it's not to relive the trauma, it's to trigger you into healing it. There tends to be like I don't want anyone to take this in like I'm saying there's something sexually wrong with someone, but when there is sexual trauma, there tends to be sexual addictions that come through the sexual trauma, and they're in ways that trigger you to, it's meant to help you deal with the trauma, and sometimes we don't always know that, and it just re-traumas you. This could also be coming from this narcissistic energy. But I think the trauma aspect is coming from the person I'm talking to, and I think the narcissistic energy is a karmic energy outside of yourself. It is time for you to take action on something, though. See if we can figure out what that is in the main spread here. Yeah, I just had this come off the top of the deck. Again, new person. We have meeting somebody new. There is somebody new coming into your life here. There is a soul contract here with somebody new that you're going to be meeting. I like that a lot. I want to say this time up energy to take action is in putting a narcissistic, jealous energy behind you. One that probably really triggered sexual trauma for you. I think this is something that had to be done in order to heal some aspect of you before you meet this new person. All right, let's get a main spread here. What is going on? What does this look like in the 3D? What we're going to ask is what this energy looks like in your 3D world, the lesson you're meant to learn here, the challenge, the lesson you're meant to learn, the blessing you're meant to receive, the challenge you're meant to overcome, and the advice from Spirit, and we'll clarify all of it. There is, if you probably feel this energy, there's a hot narcissistic jealous energy coming at you. At this time, somebody doesn't want you to take action, but it is time for you to take action. They don't want you to meet this new person. I think they want to keep you in a trauma response. Whatever this narcissistic energy is to you, they could also be a sex addict, and I want to say maybe they're mirroring that towards you so you can heal some of your own, let's say, trauma. All right, 2 more shuffles, please. I have the 10 of Cups on the bottom here. You have a soul contract coming in here. It is time to take action on healing some of this old trauma, getting away from some narcissistic jealous energy here. That is emotionally manipulative. You know who this person is. If you don't know who this person is, this reading isn't for you. You do have a soul contract coming in here. It is time to move forward. I've got meeting somebody new, new soul contract, new person. With the 10 of Cups on the bottom of the deck, this is happily ever after. So this is about your 10 of Cups here. Moving forward to having it all. Ooh, I've got the King of Cups underneath this. You could be dealing with a water sign. You could be a water sign, or you're just coming into an energy where you're really being open to your emotions. If you have been emotionally manipulated in the past, you'll probably cut that off. You can see this King of Cups has a dress made of stone. But there's a hole in this dress made of stone, and ships are going through this. So this is an opening up after dealing with trauma, being able to emotionally bring it back and be in control of your emotions. Interesting. All right, what's going on here? The King of Pentacles. This is like a recovery energy, you being on the top of your game. This King of Pentacles is a very earthy, grounded energy. Very prosperous here. We've got 3 pentacles in the antlers. So this is about bringing maybe a financial recovery and working with other people. Interesting. We'll clarify as we go, or when we're done pulling the main spread here. All right, what's the lesson here? Ooh, 3 of Cups. Typically, I don't always like to go to third-party situations with the 3 of Cups, but where this is a lesson, we're asking what the lesson of the situation is. We're talking about somebody who's emotionally manipulative, jealous, and narcissistic. Narcissistic people cheat. We all know this. That's what they do. They emotionally manipulate and they cheat. They lie. We have this all this SA trauma here. So this is about things being in your relationships here that are... This could be about gossip. This is about too many people being in your relationship. Could be about friend groups. We're going to get another layer of energy here. But this is a lesson with the 3 of Cups is about friendships and other people that are that affect your relationships that shouldn't. This is also about, this could be because we have this soul contract with you meeting somebody new. I've got 2 cards of meeting somebody new, a new person. This could be within new friend groups. But I want to say you're getting stable so you can meet this new person. What's the blessing here? Ace of Wands. This is the new beginning. Ace of Wands, a passionate new beginning. This is new creativity, new driving force. This is action energy towards something new. We have time is up. It's time to take action. With this and this blessing, with this Ace of Wands, your blessing is your new beginning here. Interesting. What's the challenge? Ace of Cups. Self-love. Your challenge here is about loving yourself. The Ace of Cups, don't want to say this isn't about... Okay, the other aspect of this, in order to love somebody else unconditionally, and we have a new person coming in here that you have a contract with, that I want to say, because we're talking about the 10 of Cups here, so this is about love, right? In order to love that person unconditionally, you have to first love yourself unconditionally. So your challenge here is about loving yourself. And the reason why that's your challenge is because you've been dealing with somebody who's narcissistic, someone who's jealous, somebody who emotionally manipulates, who brings out some old traumas for you and makes you make bad decisions. You've learned some lessons here with this person that you needed to learn in order to go on with this new person and really love yourself first so that you can love this other person. This is beautiful. So this old person, this narcissistic person, is meant to push you into loving yourself. What's the advice here? 3 of Wands. This is the energy of expansion, waiting for your ships to come in, making good decisions, plans moving forward. This is actions, decisions have been made. There's expansion here. This is like definitely a moving forward. Again, we have time is up, time to take action. Now, 3 of Wands isn't necessarily an action energy. It can be a waiting energy, like waiting for your ships to come in. But that's because we've already made the plans and we know it's coming. We can see it. Good decisions have been made. Actions have been taken. People have collaborated to make this all come. So maybe this is about collaboration because we have your lesson here also with the 3 of Cups. This could be, we've got 3-3. This could be in making new collaborations here because we have this King of Pentacles here. This is really getting into stability and independence on your own in order, like being in a really secure place all on your own before you meet this person. But again, I'm getting the 3 Pentacles on this King of Pentacles. So I'm getting 3-3-3, right? What don't I have here? I don't have 3 of Swords, which is the heartache. There is something about a collaboration coming up. You are meant to meet some new people you have soul contracts with. This has to do with emotions, but I want to say this also has to do with your finances. This is something about building something new with somebody, with new people that are here to help you. Interesting. All right, let's clarify. Okay. Excuse me, my eyeball is itching. Okay. So, in the current situation with the King of Pentacles, why is the current situation here the King of Pentacles? Tell me more, please. Oh, I have the Ten of Swords in reverse. Oh, with the Four of Pentacles on the bottom here. Somebody has been holding back for an ending. This is like an overdue ending. Something has done, dead, and over, and it needs to be released, but it hasn't. Somebody has been really holding on to it too tightly, and I want to say it has something to do with finances here. Because we're talking about recovery, we're talking about building something new. So I want to say, again, we have this jealous, narcissistic energy, emotional manipulation. I want to say somebody, the time is up, time to take action. So this is like moving away from that energy towards something new to build here. But there is a need to stop holding back on this ending. You have to put this ending behind you. The key to the Ten of Swords is that each one of those swords is a lesson, right? And when we learn the lesson, the Ten of Swords reverts to the Ace of Swords, which is truth, victory, right? And that new cycle, the new beginning. In order to do that, we have to learn the lesson, which allows us to leave the pain behind and really put something behind us. But we can't keep holding on to something. So I want to say, I've got the Nine of Cups. I've got the Nine of Cups under this Four of Pentacles, and underneath that, the Magician. I want to say, whatever this situation is you're having to move away from, it's a situation that you manifested for yourself. At one point in time, you really wanted this. You thought it was your end-all, be-all, and now you see that it is not. This person is not capable of doing this with you. So this is a wish fulfillment that was, and maybe it came true and you realize, whoa, that's not what I want. There's a need to let it go and put it behind you so you can move forward here. Ten of Swords in reverse. Anything else here? Yeah, this is too many cards. I'm not going to keep it, but we've got the Fool, the Five of Swords, emotional manipulation, strength, the Four of Swords, healing. This is about taking steps. Yeah, so this needs to be turned the other way. We got to release whatever this ending is, to stop holding on to this ending. It's preventing you from moving forward. There's a need to take a leap of faith away from things that are emotionally manipulative. People who use word manipulation, right? Having the strength to move forward and away from that with that Fool so you can heal from it. Ooh, I had the Moon pop out in reverse from underneath. And I have this Three of Cups again underneath that. Once again, what's our lesson here? There were secrets that are coming to light for you about third-party situations that I want to say are going to allow you to let this go and put it in the past. This is part of this lesson. Tell me about this Three of Cups in this lesson, please. So I want to say some things are going to start to come to light for you so that you can start making really good decisions for yourself here. Because the time is up. You do need to take action. Like, we can't sit. This is stagnancy. We can't sit in this stagnancy. All right, tell me about this lesson with the Three of Cups, please. Oh, my flipper. Okay, I've got the Wheel of Fortune, the Eight of Cups, and the Eight of Pentacles. 8, 8, very important. A lot of repeating numbers. We've got 3, 3, 3, 8, 8. So, okay. So part of this lesson is about learning about situations that are good for you and bad for you. If there are people places or things in that cause conflict in your relationship or are preventing a relationship or in between, if there are too many people in your relationship, you're meant to make a change for your own. We got the Wheel of Fortune. This is shifting things through changing your focus, walking away with the Eight of Cups from anything and anyone and anything that is emotionally unfulfilling, and taking that energy and pulling it back to yourself for self-mastery. Your lesson here is to stop focusing on external things that are manipulative. Pull that energy away from it, walk away from those things, and put the energy into yourself. That is how you make change, bring change to your life here. When you do that, this new person you're supposed to meet that is going to help change your life here will come into the picture, but you have to make the shift first. And you do that through not holding on to whatever this is, letting it go and walking away, putting the focus into yourself here. Yeah, that's when your Ace of Wands comes. Your new beginning, right? Again, I've got the Ace of Wands is your blessing. Ace of Wands, so many repeat cards. This is a sync. You bring your new beginning comes when you walk away from the past. When you walk away from anything and everything that is unfulfilling to you. And if it's narcissistic and jealous and emotionally manipulative, it is unfulfilling. All right, tell me about this blessing with the Ace of Wands, please. Ace of Wands with the blessing, your new beginning. I have the Six of Swords in reverse with the Six of Cups. Oh, this is interesting. Okay. We have the Six of Cups with the Six. I have the Six of Swords in reverse, the Six of Cups on the bottom, but I have Judgment under the Six of Cups, and then the Ten of Wands under that. This is about making new decisions about the past, not letting the past interfere with your future. I have this, I'm asking about your new beginning here, and it's giving me the Six of Swords in reverse. In the upright, this is about moving on to calmer water emotionally. In the reverse, this is like being stagnant and stuck, not moving on to calmer water, or revisiting something from the past. And then I have a card of the past, of nostalgia, and then decisions. So I want to say, I have the Eight of Swords being stuck and burdens. Part of this new beginning has you making new decisions based on information you were given in the past. Making better situations, things that were burdensome or that really got into your mind here. I've got the Devil underneath that. Something, emotional manipulation, really causing you to perseverate and rethink and not know if you're making right decisions here. You're going to drop that burden. This new beginning has you making better decisions about things from the past here, things that you can be really nostalgic about, things that maybe you hold on to too tightly. We're going to revisit this. I don't see you what do I want to say here? I don't think that you are going to be coming back together with somebody from the past, but I want to say it's going to seem familiar. Maybe, oh, I get it. This is going to feel like something from the past. This new person you're going to meet is going to feel similar and familiar in some way that triggers you. But you're going to get a chance to make different decisions this time than you did in the past, so that you're not going to put yourself in the same situation as in the past. This is interesting. I want to say, this new person, you are meant to meet this new person. And I don't think this new person is narcissistic. I don't think they're emotionally manipulative. I think there's something about this person that triggers you into thinking about this past person. Even though this person isn't like that, but you're going to be able to make new judgment calls through a revisiting of some situation that was similar. So you can drop the burden of it and make new decisions that are better for you. Interesting. Again, a lot of repeat numbers. 6688 333. Another card on this Six of Swords in reverse, please, for this blessing. Or you're going to be able to see decisions that you made in the past in a new light. Something's coming full circle for you, I want to say. That was way too many cards. That's just a lot of cards. Anything else for the Six of Swords in reverse, please? For the blessing. High Priestess in reverse with the Eight of Swords underneath. Okay, so there's a lot of whoever this person was in the past. It was shrouded in secrecy and shadows, and I want to say it really kept you in your head, because I've got this Eight of Swords again, and underneath it again the Devil. This is where we were before, and underneath that again the past. This was just switched up the other way. This was on top of these cards before. And we got the Six of Pentacles under that. So 6-6 again with the Star and Healing. There's some thing that has you really in your head. But with this, the High Priestess in reverse talks of something that's, I want to say secrets are going to come out here. So you're going to see things in new ways. But there's definitely a need for you to trust your instinct and your gut when it comes to this new person, because it is going to trigger you into something about the past. It's meant to trigger you. I want to say this triggering has to happen so you can heal. And you need to use your intuition to get through. I want to say something's going to feel secretive, and you're going to need to use your intuition to get through it. Don't get stuck in your head. That's a trap. Trust your gut. You can do this. When you pull your energy back and you put it into yourself, you're definitely going to be able to trust your gut going forward. This new beginning is going to trigger you about something from the past, but it is, I want to say it's meant to. You have a soul contract with this person. All right, this Ace of Cups is about needing to love yourself. And this is the hard aspect. If we've been dealing with emotional manipulation and a narcissistic energy, that re-traumatizes us, that self-love is lacking. That's how they get you. It's because they undermine your self-love. So this challenge is big. You needing to put your energy into yourself and loving yourself again to go forward. This 10 of Cups that we're talking about here, the Oliver energy, starts with this Ace of Cups, which is loving yourself. Tell me more about this challenge, please. Ace of Cups in the challenge, please. Ace of Cups for the challenge, please. Challenge for the collective. This challenge in self-love. Okay, I've got the Queen of Wands, and the Nine of Swords. So this is the Nine of Swords is anxiety. It's trapped in old cycles, right? This is all the thoughts that go into how this Four of Pentacles and the Ten of Swords in reverse, where we started up here, this holding back on an ending. This is why we hold back on that ending, because we get trapped in a cycle of anxiety and thoughts. This is replayed conversations, sleepless nights, the whole bit about the Queen of Wands, which is you standing in your power. The Queen of Wands is your glow up. You can't become the Queen of Wands unless you love yourself. The Queen of Wands has to love herself. She is dynamic. When she walks into a room, people pay attention because she knows her power. She owns her own power. This is about Not being stuck in cycles about wondering if you're this. This is knowing that you're this Queen of Wands because you love yourself. The challenge to doing that is getting out of your own head. I've got the King of Swords underneath. This is you really standing in your own power and integrity. Okay, your advice here is the Three of Wands. I want to find out, why is the collective's advice the Three of Wands? We got this Three of Wands for the advice. Why is the Three of Wands the advice here? I have the Devil in reverse and I have the Six of Wands. The reason why the Three of Wands is your advice, they're saying when you expand, planning for this expansion and this moving forward, the letting go of the old, the bringing the energy back to yourself for this self-mastery and this growth and expansion allows you to have victory over the devil. I've got the Devil in reverse. This is you putting this trauma in the past, you expanding, meeting these new people, putting this narcissist behind you, allows you to expand and grow and have victory over your trauma. That's beautiful. So what they're asking you to do is focus on healing your trauma right now. Follow the triggers. If you're being triggered by this stuff, follow the trigger and figure out where it's coming from. Specifically, also, people in your life who have really triggered that for you, you're going to gain victory over it when you focus on healing it. That's how you expand. I've got the Page of Swords. You're going to start doing things in new ways. The Page of Swords is, it can be a card of spying, but people spy to get information. It's also about speaking in new ways, doing things in new ways, learning something new. You are going to have, your advice is to overcome your trauma so you can expand and grow with these new people that are going to be coming into your life. This is setting you up for the Ten of Cups, for emotional fulfillment. Okay. I'm going to get a couple of the Moonology oracles, and I'm going to get an angel card here, and then we will button this up. What is the Moonology oracle advice, please? Ooh, I just had a massive hot flash that went down my whole body. Oh, take a breather. So it's time to take a break. It says last quarter moon in Cancer, take a break. Unleash your kindest self. For quarter moon in Capricorn, I think that is towards yourself. You need to unleash your kindest self towards yourself. That is about this Ace of Cups in the loving yourself. Becoming that Queen of Wands energy, knowing your self-worth, your own worth here. What else? Oh, take a reality check. Full moon in Capricorn. There's a lot of Capricorn energy here. I've got the first quarter moon and the full moon in Capricorn. Unleash your kindest self and take a reality check. They're also asking you to take a breather. It says keep your heart open on the bottom here. I want to think this reality check is about this Devil in reverse. There is trauma here that needs to be looked at. And I want to say that this is the trauma that attracts that narcissistic energy. If you felt like you've been in cycles with people like this are attracted to you, it's because of this trauma. So it is time to deal with this. Reality check. It's time. You cannot hold on to this. You can't hold on to this anymore. It is time to let the cycle end. The angel card here. Angel advice, please. Woo! Well, that's way too many cards. Right. Oh, hello. It says, welcome abundance into your life. Card 37. Prosperity is on its way to you. Have faith that Source will heal your financial challenges. This King of Pentacles energy, this is some sort of recovery coming out of when you button up some old cycle for yourself of trauma and leave it behind. This is you leveling up in financial recovery. There is some sort of new cycle that brings financial abundance to you. What else here? One more, please. Two more. We have Pray from the Heart, card 23. Says, prayers really can move mountains. Reach out to the divine with your heart's concerns and watch miracles unfold. Just trust the guidance you are receiving. Card 35. Archangel Uriel has blessed you with a brilliant epiphany. I am also present to clear away your worries so that you can trust your divine guidance. Okay, I'll leave this here. Whoever this is for, you are clearing up a big cycle. I want to say there's some trauma here that you have been being triggered. And I want to say it's kept you in some cycles with people that weren't the best for you. And in realizing that you need to put this trauma behind you and you really need to face it and let it go and let go of these old people, is really going to help you take that energy off of that and move it onto yourself, which is going to really move you forward in many ways. This is what you're meant to be doing right now. It's time to take action. I want to say this time to take action on actively acknowledging trauma and releasing it. I'm sending you so much light and love. I want you to remember to stay blessed and to always, always, always love yourself first, please. Thank you.